Hey, what's up, y'all? So, this is the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills review. Love this episode. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is the best housewife show on right now, period. Dorit and Garcelle. Before we get into that conversation, I just want to start off by saying this. There have been, I have said that one thing I don't want to happen on these housewife shows where the cast is where it's an all white cast or predominantly white is that if a black woman comes in, I don't want the women to necessarily have to feel um, that I can't give this person the same energy that I will give this person in fear of being labeled the big R word. Um, but I also know that sometimes some of these women they may say or do things that they may not be aware that they're doing. I think multiple things can exist at the same time. I think that we could still want a show to still remain the way that it is, and basically everybody can get it, and everything doesn't always have to be about race. But I also think that in moments where there's a little question mark, it's okay to say, yeah, Lisa Renna, when you were talking to Garcelle and you did your neck like this, I don't really see you do that when you talking to the white women. So why do you feel the need to now all of a sudden be on some sister girl? You see what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff that I'm talking about. And I think that when you see those things, I think that it's important to call it out. I think also that there are a group of people out there, and it may be all of us, where we just want to watch certain shows and just watch the show. There are people out there who don't want to necessarily talk about colorism or racism or microaggressions. They just want to be able to turn on the TV, watch the Housewives, and it is what it is. I think if that's the world you want to live in, then that's fine. But I also think that in 2024, almost 2024, where there's so many conversations revolving around race and wokeness, I think it's a little weird for someone to turn on their television and to see certain things happening, but in the name of just wanting to watch Housewives, you're just like, oh, girl, it is what it is. I think that's a little weird. I think it's weird when I especially see black people, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Black Planet, MySpace, Facebook. You know these things are happening, but because it may be someone who you like, you're willing to overlook it. I don't think Dorit is a racist at all. I think Ramona is. Dorit has some things that she needs to work on. Because the truth of the matter is, Dorit, it would be different if Dorit was running around her calling everybody a bully and saying that everybody attacked her. Then I would probably have to look at the situation just a tad bit differently. But being that in that moment, you and Sutton were having a back and forth, not one time did you say that Sutton was attacking you? But then look over to your right, you have a back and forth with Garcelle, and all of a sudden you feel attacked. And then when people call it out on Twitter or Instagram or TikTok or MySpace or Black Planet or BGC Live or Jack the Grinder, now some of the girls are talking about, oh girl, Garcelle, shut up. Dorit has told a story before at the dinner table. I can't remember the exact wording of the story about like her mother being friends with the help, something like that. Remember? I think we've heard Dorit call Garcelle a bully. And now in this episode, we have you getting into an argument with Sutton, who was being aggressive, but you say you feel attacked by Garcelle. This is what I put on Twitter. This is what I put on Twitter. I like Dorit. She wasn't wrong with the driver and Sutton combo. However, Dorit was wrong with Garcelle. Sutton was yelling at Dorit, but she says Garcelle attacked her. Girl, what? I don't think Dorit is a Ramona, a racist. I do believe Dorit should listen to her friend Erica. Don't get it twisted. The majority, and that includes Sutton too, of the cast, including the husbands, have all subconsciously said, done things, and are stood in microaggressions. They need to work on that. And it's not Garcelle's job to teach anyone. We're going to take a break from that. We'll get back into that in a little bit. Sutton goes on a date with a man. Sutton didn't even want to go on a date. Sutton had on some tennis shoes. Girl, her doctor shows, insoles. Girl, some jeans, and she threw a jacket on. Girl, I'm just saying, if it's a first date, most people try and put their best foot forward, or at least I would imagine you would try. And throwing on some jeans and some tennis shoes, girl, like I guess you might be comfortable, but girl, you couldn't. Girl, you dress up more when you're around the girls. Okay. Um, the guy was nice. He seemed sweet. He was carrying the date. Sutton is a little awkward. Sutton. So I want to ask Sutton. I know Sutton don't watch my videos, but I want someone to ask Sutton. Has she ever thought about just living her life as a single rich woman and probably like you know hooking up with a man every now and again whenever she need her when her check engine light come on? Because this dating stuff might not be for Sutton, and that's okay. I also understood why she didn't want to deal with that man because of his mama. It's no tea, no shade. But girl, I said, girl, even when he was talking about his mother, I was like, girl, he talked about his mother a lot. I know his mother is old. She doesn't have a lot of time left, but and you want to spend as much time with your mother, but girl, if most of the conversation revolves around your mother, I can already tell you that I'm going to be the third wheel. Girl, I'm not about to compete with your mama. That alone right there was enough for me. That alone right there would have been enough for me to be like, okay, yeah, this is not gonna work. This might be problematic what I'm about to say. Anytime I see a man who seems like they're very 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 close with their mother and his mama, I still think that you're probably one of those people who you're probably a mama's boy, right? I feel like it's going to be some tension between it will be tension between the new girlfriend. And I'm talking about even with people who are younger, 30, 40s, 20s, girl. Is if you find a man and he has this close relationship with his mother, I feel like there's gonna be a beef between the mama and the new girlfriend. Because low key she dating her son. Girl. And don't even know it. Anyways, Kyle and Anne Marie hang out. Dorit has every right to feel the way she feels about Cal. Like, girl, we used to be close, go on trips, and now you done met this new girl who sound like she from London / Alabama. You going out getting tattoos. You got a whole new show you're producing. Y'all are hanging out all the time, and I'm looking at you like, girl, what's going on, right? Cal basically says in her confessional that her and Dorit are not as close as they used to be because she still feels hurt by Dorit. I guess last year when she was kind of like defending, I don't. It's from the clip that I saw. I think she came to the defense of Kathy, and Kyle didn't like that. Girl, I'm sorry. I don't want to hear nothing about no Kyle or no fucking Kathy no more. That's your sister. I don't want to hear about it. I'm not getting involved in it. Y'all do this back and forth. You're not gonna stop talking to that lady no time soon. And I see why even Mauricio probably like tune her out sometimes. I'm tired of talking about your sister. Garcelle, Erica Jane, and Sutton, they all meet up for a fun girls' night. It was really, really cute. Sutton's hair was really cute. Sutton's hair was really cute. She said it was dirty. That's why she flipped it over to the side. It was really, really cute. It just made her look younger, fresher, just more youthful. Ain't nothing wrong with looking your age, but I'm just saying. They had a good time. Bitch, when I tell you Erica Jane, girl, was wearing Denise Richards the fuck out. Girl, let me tell you something. When I tell you Erica, girl, y'all already know. The girls don't know, but girl, you know Erica Jane is low key one of my favorites. Some of the girls just started hopping on the Erica Jane train this episode. I've been telling the girls about Erica Jane. Girl, I know it got a little iffy. You know, it got a little cloudy when all that shit was going on when they first popped off with her and Tom and them widows and orphans and burn victims, right? But, you know, Erica Jane Erica Jane really been low key, like, girl, my girl. Okay. I think I still follow Erica Jane. I think I stopped following Erica Jane when all that mess happened. I was like, oh, Erica girl, I don't know. And then I think I started back following Erica Jane on Instagram. Like probably like a year or so ago. I can't remember, girl. So, anyways, um, we'll talk about Erica Jane and Denise in a little bit. Do you know that it's $7 for a bundle deal of Denise Richards on OnlyFans? It was cute. Garcelle let it be known that Sutton was out here kissing a bus driver. I said, girl. That's what I said, girl. I mean, girl, ain't nothing wrong with it, girl. If you want to date your driver who can't do shit for you, but girl, if you want to invite him in and get your check engine light done came on, girl, I don't see nothing wrong with it, girl. You gotta send. He can't do nothing for you, girl. But girl, I mean, he might be fine. He might can do what needs to be done in the bedroom, and nigga, you send him on his way. That's fine. Garcelle tells basically everybody that Sutton kissed her driver. Not everybody, the people, Erica basically, that Garcelle kissed her driver. Anne Marie is in Hawaii. I just have a question. Anne Marie, why is Anne Marie even on the show? Anne Marie came in the 6th episode. Girl. And girl, you already missed some big group events. I get you probably in Hawaii, you probably on vacation with your family. But girl, you just came into the show. Girl, are you already, girl, missing stuff? What? Okay. Um so they go to Crystal's house. They're having Taco Tuesday. And Erica Jane, Dorit, and Sutton are talking. Erica Jane pretty much blurts out. I don't know if anyone heard her, but she blurts out, and she was being messy, that Sutton was kissing her driver or kissed her driver. It was cute. It was just like a little girl's moment, right? Again, so I think Erica Jane was the one who was really being messy. I don't think Dorit was probably being messy, but I don't think Dorit was being messy like Erica was being messy. I'm explaining a little bit why Dorit was not wrong. Um, Girl, when I tell you, girl, what's her name? Miss Kim Richards, baby. When Miss Thing had Kleenex stuffed in her scarf, girl, I said, Kim probably got Starburst and Skittles and probably a few crackers wrapped in that scarf somewhere. Anyways, um, Dorit and Garcelle were talking about basically Crystal being messy. Y'all heard Dorit? Y'all heard when Garcelle said, I'm surprised she actually said something. I think that was shade that basically, girl, this bitch been around this whole season. We've been thus far we've been shooting, and she barely said 2 words. I don't understand why Crystal is on the show. I really don't. I don't because Crystal really hasn't done anything that's been needed. Okay, she went back and she told told Sutton about what Dorit said about her putting vodka in her coffee at 10 o'clock in the morning. That wasn't needed because, girl, it was already pushed out there that, girl, they were trying to insinuate that Sutton is a drunk. You see what I'm saying? Like, Cal had already let that be known that she thinks that's what the tea is. Like, to me, Crystal hasn't said anything that hasn't already been said, or she hasn't done anything that hasn't already been done. I could see if she was really dropping bombs and tea, then I could see her, I guess, at her role as being the bone carrier. But she really hasn't done shit to me. Nia, which is Crystal's friend, she asks Sutton about Magic Mike. I would have told her, girl, I don't even know you. Why you asking me about Magic Mike? Girl, what's your name? You said Mia? Michelle? Girl, I don't even know you. Why do we need to talk about what happened in Vegas? Um, but anyways, Dorit says so basically all the girls are around. When I tell you it was a messy moment, did y'all see the Asian? I think the girl was Asian. Did y'all see the Asian girl and a white girl when Dorit and all the mess was going on? And girl, they looked at each other. I said, bitch, that would be me and my best friend, girl. We ain't saying shit. We just sitting back there taking all this shit in so we can talk about it after we leave. It was so cute. It was real fast. Um, But anyways, so Dorit basically says in front of everybody that Sutton, girl, you kissed your driver. I feel like Dorit wasn't wrong because Sutton, you do try and act like you're this prude woman who just don't do shit. But let's just call the thing a thing. You were upset because you felt like they were not going to pull you on stage, even though they came back and asked the ladies who wants to go up next, and then Cal went after Erica Jane and Crystal. You were upset. You put your pants on. You had your dollar bills, right? You walking around here with your Chanel with a blunt in your Chanel bag. Girl, okay? Now, girl, we find out you kissing your driver. But you want to try and act like you don't do shit. That's what Dorit was trying to say. Like, girl, you putting on an act, girl. You kiss your driver, girl. I don't think she was necessarily trying to embarrass Sutton. She was calling Sutton out on her shit. Because again, you try and act like you don't do this shit because you kissing your driver. Your driver, girl, and you walking around here with blunts in your Chanel. Girl. But now all of a sudden, girl, it was just the in between the head in between the legs thing. Girl, stop. You are not as prude as you're trying to act. And that was Dorit's whole point. Garcelle feels some type of way because she feels like Dorit was trying to basically shame or embarrass Sutton. Again, I don't think she was trying to shame or embarrass Sutton. I think she was just calling Sutton out on her shit. Um, at one point, Dorit and Sutton had like a yelling match. It was kind of like the the part two of name them, name them, name them, name them, right? Um, then that's when her and Garcelle start to go back and forth, and she tells Garcelle that she is attacking her. And that's when I was like, Dorit, girl. Sutton been over here on your ass. Wouldn't even let you talk. Got you to the point where you're screaming. But girl, you feel attacked by Garcelle? Sister girl, how? And so those are some of the microaggressions. Those are some of the things that people say that white women be doing subconsciously some. I don't think Dorit is a racist. I honestly don't. I think that Dorit has some things she needs to work on. I also think that I like the Ebony K. Williams, honey. We know how she turned Real Housewives of New York out. Okay? Garcelle not turning Beverly Hills out like that. However, when some shit pops up, especially when it got to do with me, I'm going to call it out. Full stop. I don't think there's anything wrong with how Garcelle handled the situation. I really don't. Erica had to jump in and say, girl, you can't say that. Girl. And it's the truth. It's one thing. I would have given Dorit a pass if she said, Sutton, why are you attacking me? And then she said, Garcelle, why are you attacking me? I was like, oh, well, that's just what she said on all the girls. I swear I would have said that. But the simple fact that you don't feel attacked by Sutton, but you feel attacked by Garcelle, and Sutton was doing a whole lot more than Garcelle. I mean, girl, like we can't play this game, y'all. Even when, and I just want to say something. I've said this in my reviews before. When the whole stuff with Garcelle and Cal happened at the reunion, when Cal said, "Girl, you didn't even pay." I personally, to this day, still don't think that Cal was wrong for saying that. Garcelle was like, you saying that, it kind of, goes into the stereotype that black people don't pay their bills. And I remember coming down here to the YouTube and saying, well, bitch, did you pay? Because I'm of the belief that, girl, this is the Housewives. At the reunions, the girls start to go there. They're all trying to keep their jobs, right? We're going to go there. So Kyle whole thing was, and I think Kyle would have said that about anybody. You see what I'm saying? Did you pay? So now I don't have Garcelle's back on everything. It may be one thing I agree with, I don't agree with, and then the other stuff. But in this situation, Garcelle wasn't wrong for feeling the way that she felt. Sutton gave some stupid ass speech about leaving the girls in the dust. So what are you talking about, girl? Girl, so what are you talking about, girl? We don't even know. You don't even know. I'm leaving y'all. Y'all are back here. I'm up here. And y'all are back here. So I'm leaving you girls. So you might want to catch up with me, darling. Okay? So you're back here and I'm up here. I don't have time because I'm gonna leave you girls in the dust, sweetie. Girl, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that bitch is talking about. Dorit, to me, Dorit doing more than I think. To me, I think there are people out there that think that Crystal is doing what Dorit is doing. Dorit is getting the shit started. So Denise says, "Yeah, Dorit. I do think I forgot what she was telling her this. I think about Sutton and Crystal. I mean, I think about Sutton and Dorit. Denise hopped in and was like, "Yeah, I think you were kind of rude," or something like that. And Dorit basically said, bitch, since you want to hop in the bitch, did you ever fix your situation with Erica Jane? Because I know that's right, Dorit. Dorit basically told Denise, bitch, you shut the fuck up. But since you talking, let's talk about you and Erica Jane. Hello. I know that's right, bitch. When I tell y'all that motherfucking Erica Jane was wearing Denise ass low, let me tell you something. So Denise started going back with Erica Jane. Denise is still stuck on Erica Jane supposedly saying that her children have threesomes. That's not what the fuck Erica Jane said. Was the conversation inappropriate to have around children? Yes. Multiple things can exist at the same time. I remember watching the episode. They were at Denise's house. They all had, I think, a barbecue or something, girl. They had the children's table right beside the grown-up table. We got alcohol flowing, eating, conversations flowing, and somehow sex came up, of course, with the grown people. And they were talking about, I can't remember the whole conversation, but girl, they were talking about threesomes or something, girl. And Erica Jane made a comment about if they haven't had a threesome already, they know what it is. Girl, let me tell y'all something. Denise think her kids don't know shit. First of all, your kid's daddy name is Charlie Sheen. And a mama's name is Denise Richards. Wild Things. Y'all want to go around here, not y'all, but y'all. Y'all want to go around here thinking y'all kids don't be knowing shit. When the truth of the matter is, girl, most of the people I know at 14 and 15 was already fucking. Now, I'm not saying it was having threesomes, but in 2023, 2024, with us walking around here with a whole computer, this is a computer, okay? Girl, us walking around with a whole computer in our pockets and y'all kids having iPhones, the newest, greatest gadgets known to mankind. Y'all think these kids don't fucking know what threesomes are? Y'all think these kids don't be on Pornhub when Pornhub was up in X2 and Googling porn? Y'all really think these kids don't know shit about threesomes? And that's what irritates me about Denise, because you're trying to act like, oh, my kids don't know. And like I said a few episodes ago, girl, your daughter got a whole fucking OnlyFans page. And so Erica Jane said basically, oh, your kids don't know about threesomes. Well, doesn't your daughter have an OnlyFans page? I said, bitch. Oh, but that ain't even when I fell out, bitch. Girl, Denise was gagged. Because y'all have this rule where y'all say we don't mention the kids or the husbands. I told y'all that was some bullshit. I said I could imagine Candace or Wendy bringing up somebody's child in OnlyFans pages. How like a lot of y'all would have a fit. I don't want to bring that. I shouldn't even brought that up, girl. When Erica Jane said, "Bitch," when Erica Jane said, "So who's more profitable, you or Sammy?" I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Bitch. When that motherfucking Erica Jane asked that lady, who's more profitable, you or Sammy? I said, that's my girl. That's how you get a bitch up off of you. Erica Jane been walking around her. Let me tell you something. Erica Jane, let me tell y'all something. Because I know what the tea is. Erica Jane's whole MO this season was to come back and try and change up her image. And she's been doing a damn good job at it. Erica Jane was supposed to come back this season. I'm not gonna be no bitch, girl. I'm not gonna argue with none of these hoes. I'm gonna come back, try and show a softer side, right? Because I didn't do good, girl, the season before that and the season before that, right? So I'm gonna come back this season and try and show the girls that I have a heart, and I'm not gonna argue. Denise, you've been wanting to issue with Erica Jane since you came back this season. So I think Erica Jane said, well, since this bitch want to issue and she fucking with me, I'm going to give her what she want. You should have left Erica Jane alone, girl. You wasn't ready for Erica Jane. You wasn't, because you didn't think that Erica Jane would take it that far with you. I bet you'll leave Erica Jane alone. I bet you, I bet you Denise won't come back around for the rest of the season. Green came your ass back, girl. Erica Jane was turning her ass up. You come into the group slurring your words, not being articulate, girl. Go and say, baby. Want to say Erica was on Denise's ass when she brought up the OnlyFans. When I tell you, girl, I think I saw Kim, girl, sitting beside Erica Jane, and she had her drink like this. I'm like, bitch, what? When I tell you, everybody was quiet. Denise, that's what your ass get. That's what your ass get. That's what your ass get. You should have let that lady alone. Y'all gonna leave people alone. Y'all gonna leave people alone. When people tell y'all leave me alone, and Denise and Erica Jane said, I don't want to have this conversation. Erica Jane said that. I don't want to have this conversation. When the girls give y'all a heads up, you better just take it. Okay, girl, we ain't gotta talk about it. Cause she about to eat your ass up. I don't want to have this conversation. But girl, I mean, I guess since you wanna fight, then bitch, let's fight. Hey! Anyways, y'all, I'm gone. That was an episode. Again, I don't have no issues with Dorit. I'm just calling out for what it is. There are people out there who want to live in housewife land and not address certain things. Whether it's their favorites. All of our favorites are problematic. All of them are. Every housewife has done or said something that was problematic. Period. They have. Um, if you just want to watch the show, just to watch the show because you like the Housewives, that's fine. But don't get upset when other people who spot, whether it's colorism, racism, anti-blackness, microaggressions, whatever. Don't get mad at the other people spotting it and calling it out. Girl, am I going outside and girl going march the street? No, I'm not marching on street. Girl, am I gonna write into Bravo to get Dorit fired? No. I told y'all I'm out. I'm on a new. If I see something, I'm gonna call it out and then I'm moving on. Because the thing is, it's no use for me. I'm just talking about me personally. There's no use for me to get worked up, whether it's Candace and Wendy, colorism, just Garcelle, Dorit, whatever. Because at the end of the day, girl, y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all probably gonna be cool again next season. It is what it is. So what I look like being more upset about you being in a situation than you give a fuck about. Now I will call it out and say, girl, yeah, this is what I think happened. But girl, once I'm done with it, I'm done with it. Anyways, that's it. I gotta go because it's getting dark, and I gotta get back to my side of town, girl. I ain't even on my side of town right now. All right, y'all. I'm gone. Y'all have a good day. Um, and that's it. And girl, I thought Dorit's hair color is the best. That's the best she's ever looked to me. The dark hair, I thought she looked absolutely gorgeous. She need to keep that hair color. All right, I'm gone, girl. Dorit was pissed off too, bitch. When Dorit said I gotta go home and see my husband, I ain't never heard Dorit say I gotta rush home and see my husband. Bitch, Dorit was pissed because Dorit know what had just happened too. All right, I'm gone. Bye, y'all. And listen to your friend Erica. Okay, you know it's a goddamn shame when the white woman from the South got explained to you. When the white woman from the South got explained to you, girl, you in danger. Okay, bye. Okay, so y'all know y'all know I'm kind of, me and Dorit, we related. We both long-winded bitches. Um so listen, I I get it. When we watch the Housewives, we just want to watch the Housewives, see these group of women, whatever city we're watching, just cut up, be drunk, spend money, cuss each other out, make up, cry, sleep around, go on girls trips. We know what we're getting when we watch the Housewives, right? We don't want to watch the Housewives and it gets all heavy and you know dark and uncomfortable. But again, as I stated earlier, being in the time that we're in, um, sometimes it's hard to kind of escape. Sometimes what I feel is necessary discussion, right? I don't want, on these predominantly white shows for a black woman to be casted. And, people feel like, oh my God, it's going to take away from the show because, again, if I say something, I got to watch what I say because, everybody's so sensitive now. No, we don't want that. But when some shit pop off, my stomach is growling, girl. I'm starving. When some shit pop off, I think that we're too deep into 2023, 2024, where conversations revolve around race and for things to just be swept under the rug. Girl, it ain't got to be no long drawn out conversation, girl. But I don't like when people get online and act like, oh, girl, this is not happening. And like, girl, it's happening, right? It's no different than how I felt about Candace. Quiet as it's kept. I was on a shout out to All True Tea. I don't know if this is a new video, an up to date video, or I don't know if it's something that was from back in the day. But there was a video that All True Tea posted of Candace, Erica Mena, and another girl. They have a show together, and the show, I've seen clips of the show. The show looks pretty good. and it was a video of Candace, kind of like smiling in the camera with Erica Mena, and someone in the comment section was like, basically in a way, you was over there, you get over to Potomac and we have these conversations about colorism and Giselle, but then here you go sitting in the video with Erica Mena, and girl, she just called this dark skinned black woman Spice on Love and Hip Hop a monkey the other day. So it's, like I said, I'm hoping the video is old and it's just a video that's, resurfacing. If it is new, I will look at Candace sideways like, girl, you do all that cussing and fussing and calling Giselle a white woman, but girl, here you go standing beside Erica Mena, and girl, we know she like to call black women, especially dark skinned black women, monkeys, right? So again, sometimes our faves are put in positions where it's kind of like, girl, we gotta like side eye them, call out stuff, but just because it's your fave on one of these shows that may be um, participating, girl, in microaggressions. And just because, you want to tune into the Housewives show just for Kiki in the lab does not mean that these things are not happening. Just because you want to see the white women throw up and, peel each other off the cement does not mean that your fave did not just pop her neck and roll her eyes at a black woman. But she don't do it to none of the other white women, Lisa Rinna. You see what I'm saying? And for those who don't know, girl, Lisa Rinna was one of my faves. Lisa Rinna was one of my faves. Okay? I love the way Lisa used to cut up. But even with being my fave, if I see something, not if you see something, you tell me. No, I have to see it with my own eyes. And I have to really think that's what's going on. I'm not just going to jump on no bandwagon just because there are a lot of people saying X, Y, and Z. Because quiet as it's kept, like I was telling my sister. When I hopped on Twitter last night, the first thing I saw, not the first thing, I didn't see the full clip. I just saw the clip of Dorit basically saying that Garcelle was attacking her. And I was like, well, girl, honestly, I was like, girl, what like, I need to know, because it wasn't okay. I didn't think like white woman. I didn't think, oh girl, here we go with a white woman saying the black woman's attacking her. I didn't think that. I was like, well, girl, what's going on? And I was literally giving Dorit the benefit of the doubt. It wasn't until I saw the full clip with Sutton included, I was like, oh, because I saw some people online basically saying that Dorit was wrong. Then I saw other people saying that Dorit wasn't wrong. And so I was like, well, girl, what's going on? Because I see a lot of people saying that Dorit was wrong, but I saw some people saying no. And I'm like, okay, well, girl, what's the tea? Right? But then once I saw the full clip, I was like, oh, I see why the people are saying Dorit is wrong, because girl, this white lady basically just yelled at your face, girl, and you didn't feel attacked, you didn't verbalize it. But then as soon as you and Garcelle get in a little 1-2 tug, all of a sudden you feel attacked. Oh, okay, I get it now, Dorit. That's why the girls are saying, girl, you full of shit. Anyways, it is what it is. That's still my show. I'm not gonna stop watching. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let me get inside this apartment and try to fix me something to eat, and then I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.